Trubor na Shlem jong Nongsan Hima.
Ka school ba North Eastern Hill University kalapan mi ka yeng mala ban ai Jinghikai ki nong tre ki badan ki Shlem bo kot lani ki library. OMLA ka maulai uba Bright Star Well mar banyang ulalong kum ukong san ha ka jingdon nang uba Frederick Roy Kharkongor IAS Commissioner and Secretary ka Sarkar Jilla kinohikai ka school ba Nehu ba kiwe ha kani ka Shlem ai Jinghikai kinohikai kin shapan tibet shu ban ai ka jingshakri shikipat ba lingba ki ICT skills library automation software library management bat kumta terter ha kani ka si ka arpu pratrik unai wing arajar arpulai uba Bright Star ba uba Frederick Plie kublay ka National Mission on Libraries, bad ya ka RRRLF kibla don menta pan island ban seng ya kani ka Jinghikai pat ban kentiwi ki jaka bu kot hapo ka jela.
Redesigning your reading spaces by being reader-centric. So that I think is very essential. Whereas in State Central Library we have volumes which are over 229. We have over 229,000 volumes. We have a membership of about 30,000 plus. But how many of those 30,000 people are actually coming into the libraries? Some of them have cards which are not being used for a very, very long time. So we need to rethink. A lot of good work has been done, a lot of contribution has been made by the libraries and by library professionals, but we need to think the next steps. What now? Where we are and what we want to be. That is, I think, the challenge that I place before you. Talking about mobile libraries, which we saw on the video just now, a few years ago when I was Secretary of Education, we had launched a kind of a pilot project of mobile libraries called Kali Kitkot. In Khasi, it means a car carrying books. So we had piloted with with some young students who were fond of books, and they took these blocks. They took these books from block to block to the remote schools, and they would also use interesting material, like for example animations, graphic novels, animations. So that is what children are attracted to. They are attracted to color, to illustrations.
It doesn't matter where you are, me as a public representative, or Kharkongor as a civil servant, or each and every one of us here present today, we all have a very important role to play. In fact, where we are supposed to give our very best. We are supposed to give our services to improve the lives of our community. And one of which is to the different libraries that we have in different districts of our state, and I hope so in different states that you represent. And capacity building, when you talk about capacity building, it's all about improvement in an individual's or organizational's facility to produce, to perform, or to deploy. In fact, when you talk about capacity building, it has been defined as a process of developing and strengthening the skills, instincts, abilities, processes, and resources that organizations and communities need to survive, adapt, and thrive in a fast-changing world.
But very briefly, I would tell you that this foundation works for rather improving the library networks in the country. This is a very noble cause, a great initiative by the Government of India to promote public libraries in the entire country. The research shows that those states which have more public libraries, more number of people attending this, making use of these public libraries, have definitely made some progress. Kerala, for example. Next is Tamil Nadu, for example. The library networks, the statisticians have shown a relationship between the number of libraries, number of people utilizing the libraries, to also some of the developmental initiatives there. the development that is taking place in those states in different ways, like for example the education, health status wise, or any other indicators of development.
This is a need of the hour. See, looking at the speed development of software-based information and communication technologies, it is absolutely necessary to digitalize and automation of all the libraries or sources of books which are keeping, whether it is central library, district library, and the community level libraries, all these things. It is absolutely necessary, otherwise we will not get all the information, because everything is now automated and we are fully dependent on this electronic world to know it. Because anything you want to know, what you do, just Google it. Not it. Google it and you get the answer. So and now with the artificial intelligence also is coming up in the market. See, therefore, it is now a need of the hour that we automate all the library facilities which are there. Therefore, I sincerely request Mr. Khatongor, who is there from the government of Meghalaya, so kindly see to it that all these library facilities which is there in Meghalaya, so it gets automated as early as possible. This is our sincere request from this university. See, even, you see, all these materials, old books, because Sharma was showing in that video, I have seen it. We have very old books and all. This requires to be digitalized. It requires to be set or converted into a software-based storage. And then it will not only help that it will not get destroyed, it will remain forever. And also it will be free to the world. Everybody, whatever they want to know about this Khasi or Meghalaya or our historian, whoever, the freedom fighters, they can know just putting a click on the code.